I see what you mean, my friend. And then we got a man with the money can experience any type of female wants. A woman with money cannot obtain a relationship from any man they want. Understood? Does that make sense? I guess that's to answer your question.
Chris. Who's Chris?
The
girl?
Yeah, but both of them were kind of on the same thing. Does that make sense?
Say it again.
A man, oh shit.
There you go.
She fucking up.
She says,
A man with money can experience any type of female he wants. A woman with money cannot obtain a relationship with any man they want.
I disagree.
Facts. No, I agree.
What makes you disagree with that?
So you feel like a woman with money can't obtain a relationship she wants?
That's what I'm saying. So maybe
No, she
maybe
cannot.
he's trying to say that a female is more about her bag than she is about a man.
It's very simple.
Because I feel like a woman is not really gonna go out there and pay for a man. Like, you know, even if you do pay for a man, he really not gonna really want you for real. Compared to a man that, you know, he could go
I'm going to answer this because they're asking me. No offense to you, but they're asking me that. It's very simple. What percentage of men do you think would make $100,000 a year?
I mean, that's true. 3%.
We said it earlier.
About 15%. Now, and then that's all Americans. My bad. That's men, women, married men, gay men, lesbians, everybody, $100,000 per year. So, and then the guys that are 6 feet tall, right, which is what most women want. They want a guy that's at least 6 feet tall, 15% of the U.S. population. So someone that makes $100,000 a year and then also 6 feet tall, that's already like 3% of the U.S. population.
Yes. True.
So we haven't even talked about good looks, dressing well, being charismatic, being entertaining, whatever the fuck you want to use. So the reality is this: beauty is common, successful men are not. So that's why men pick when it comes to relationships. Women pick who fucks, men pick who gets a ring.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what he's trying to say. So a man that has money has more options than a woman that has money when it comes to dealing with the opposite gender, because you are constrained to the men in your socioeconomic status level.
If that woman chooses to be, because not every woman.
95% of women want a man at least on their level, if not above.
I know personally a lot of women that make over a certain amount, but their partners make significantly less, and they are happy.
And
Yes.
what's their name?
And they have no issues.
Yes. No, I mean, of course, everybody has issues. All relationships have issues, but they're married. They're still together.
More money, more problems. I feel like.
Here's the thing.
But I mean, it might be a situation where they've known each other for a long time.
The staggering, you might have, like, just because you know some people or you have some exceptions to the rule doesn't break the rule.
True.
The staggering majority of women want a man who is at least at their level, preferably, if not, makes more money than them, 58% to be exact, you know, according to the studies. And if a man doesn't measure up, or that woman earns more than him in the future, it's actually a large predicator on divorce. So the reality is there's less attractive men that are financially or economically attractive to go around than there are beautiful women. There's more beautiful women than there are attractive men. So supply and demand.
Yes.
True.
I agree with you.
It's simple.
100%.
And I think a big thing that women don't understand is that you don't have leverage once you deal with a certain guy of a certain caliber. You have zero leverage. He can replace you faster than you can replace him.
Yep.
Your money means nothing.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I think I crushed some dreams just now.
Money
Anyway.
can replace many things.
That's a big fact.
Yeah.
ladies got too.
Okay. I'm just being honest. Like,
Money can replace many things but a person.
What?
Money can replace many things besides a person.
True.
So it's like you can fill your heart up with like all the materialistic stuff that you want, but you're still gonna be empty inside because you don't have who you want.
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. You're looking at it through the female lens.
Yeah.
I don't look at
With men want quantity, women want quality.
So you're telling me that you'd rather have 2 or 3 bitches with you instead of just that?
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
And you're looking at me dead in the face. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's very simple. Look at it from a biological sense. How many children can you carry per year? How many children can you bring to term per year? The answer is 1. 9 months. I can bring 1 million kids to term as much as I want to fucking bust nuts.
You just made me think about that lady that gave birth every 15 months. That lady has like 19 kids.
Yeah. But you can, so it's very simple. Like, eggs are expensive, sperm is cheap. So men don't have as much of a biological stake in the reproductive process. So for us, we don't give a fuck. That's why guys will smash anything. But women are far more selective.
Gotcha, bitch. You have a point.
I mean, yeah. It's basically like, you know, our mating strategies are completely different. And then on top of that, there's less good men to go around for all the women that want them. Every girl wants the same exact archetype of man. 6 feet tall, $100,000 plus a year, abs, good shape, speaks well, confident, ambitious, etc. You really think there's enough of these guys to go around?
I feel like both men and women have unrealistic standards, and then they just settle for
men are far more realistic than women are. Far more realistic.
You think so?
100%.
Yeah.
They have to be.
They have to be.
they won't get dates, they won't get any attraction because if they're fat, ugly, out of shape, just smoke weed all day, girls don't want them.
Mm-hmm.
You could just wake up one day, hey, you know what? I want to go to a yacht party, dinner party, go to a club. Looking.
Remember what he said earlier about the fact that men just kind of like right away go off visually. And so then it's all perspective, right? Like if the woman doesn't have a ton of money, we're saying at the same time, like if he has the money, he's not as concerned with her not having money, right?
Mm-hmm.
His concern is how does she look? Am I attractive to her? Or is she attractive to me?
Yeah.
Right. That more so. So it's like if that's his main concern, you can find that based on everyone's each like unique perspective. That it may not be as super easy to find your type, but everything else kind of doesn't matter. Not to say that it never matters, but at some point you start to build a relationship beyond that. But you know, if she doesn't have money, she doesn't have all this other stuff. Like men aren't like, oh, I want a 6 foot tall girl and she's got to have money. There's a lot less requirements.
At least in my experience, most men just say, but I want a fat ass and I want a fat stomach and big titties, or
So
I want a bitch to do this.
yeah, you're right. But there's all different variations. That like my perspective is like, okay, like this looks good to me and that looks good to me, and everyone's uniquely different. But we're saying that there's less requirements. Where a man is like, okay, she needs that. I could have this other stuff. I'm not as concerned with her having this, and this. But a woman is like, you need to have this. The standards, like we're talking about her like expectations, and it's crazy. And the percentage is so small. That's the issue. Or not necessarily the issue. That's just the reality.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, long story short, men are not 10 toes down on their standards like women are.
Yeah.
That's true.
So are you not picky?
Am I picky?
Mhm.
Absolutely. I'm super fucking picky.
But here's
Wow.
the thing: the men that are picky are the guys that you have to share.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Don't
Yes.
come for me, but I don't mind sharing.
Okay.
I'm very secure
Solid.
with
That's fine.
myself. I'm
That's
very
fine.
secure with
There
myself.
you go.
So if
But-
you
but-
want to share, I
Let's give
mean,
me that. Yeah,
That's
there we
good for you. Yeah, but most women are not okay with sharing. And that's why I
Yeah.
got to bring women into
So let's
reality.
see.
Oh, you want a guy that's 6'3" that makes money? Oh, you're going to have to share him with other chicks.
Yeah.
He might not tell you
That's
that,
a
but
fact.
by default, you're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
women have this, superiority complex that they think my vagina is the best vagina and my snatch and my pussy this wet, blah, 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 all this other shit. You're never going to be able to satisfy a guy sexually by yourself as a woman. He's always going to want variety every single time.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Every man always wants something different. You could
That's
have
right.
vanilla one day, you might crave chocolate one day, you might be happy with vanilla, but one day you just want chocolate.
And ladies, you know what's the best pussy?
Not lose.
New pussy.
Oh,
Yeah. That's like
But
There
then
you
when
go.
it can become old pussy, then what happened?
You need new pussy
New pussy.
again.
You
he
need-
wants a new pussy.
Yo.
Yeah.
He'll fuck you for like a month or two, back to back. It's getting boring,
That's
man.
the same thing with it.
Step out.
and then he'll come
Nah.
back.
Nah.
I want something new.
No, Bobby, come on.
Same thing
If
for
the
you.
girl not finna
Most
get
girls are not
bored,
okay with that.
Different. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that. However, you go to different spots, maybe behind the tree,
even if you find
What?
different
lifeguard
spots,
huts.
it's not even about the spots. If you're just genuinely bored, I'm not finna get wet.
Stop the
If
show.
I'm
Let's just
bored.
make this very nice and simple. Do you prefer to have multiple sexual partners at the same time or one guy?
Just one.
What about you?
One, because
You?
I'm
One sexual partner, male or multiple? Preferably if it were up to you.
If it were up to me, I would have multiple. Have a roster, but not a lot. Not a lot. Just like a good 3.
All right, fantastic. What about you?
I plead the fifth.
Oh.
Yeah.
If it were up to you, one or two. Okay. All right.
just keep going.
Really tough.
Oh man, that tells me so much right there. Okay. What about you? One or multiple guys? If we're up to you.
I personally like one just
Okay.
to focus on.
What about you?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
So you
if it were-
got to pick one.
yeah, you gotta pick one. I mean, yeah.
Married.
If we're up to you, would you prefer
Married.
one sexual partner that you have at
Or
one
two,
time,
or three.
or two at the same? Remember, this is at the same time. Would you rather be
At the
fucking two or
same
three guys at the
damn
same time or
time.
one?
Oh, at the same time.
Two married guys,
Two,
three married
'cause
guys.
It sounds fun. I don't know.
Two is fun.
Chill,
Alright.
chill, a freak, bro.
All right, interesting. Well, the majority of women would prefer one guy at a time sexually.
Yeah.
Most
I
girls
think-
like to
but-
consolidate on one guy.
I have.
What?
I think that when women have one partner, a majority of them always fall with some type of feelings, and then they get hurt once they realize the guy doesn't want to be with them. They get bored of them. So it's like I say, like have a good 2, good 3, because then like
What if I
if
want to
this-
combine?
Hey,
two
you
or
got
three?
some? What's up?
combine.
You know why
Like-
I say I plead the fifth? Because what if I want to bring somebody home?
Wait, aren't you married?
I mean,
But then
Another
you'll
guy?
go another
I'm not
guy or
married.
another
Another guy?
woman.
no, another woman.
Wait, is your
But
husband
then
I
okay
again,
with
that's
that?
still one dick.
That
though.
ain't my husband.
I
honey.
said
saying that, though.
I said one man or multiple men.
Oh, you
Multiple
talking about
men.
men?
Yeah.
Right.
So one, right? Okay, I'm talking about men, not women.
Women.
I don't know how this is gonna make me sound, but like,
No, that's fine. You might be an
men.
exception. Yeah, you might be an exception, but you are a
Multiple
porn
men.
star. Most women are not. Like most girls want one guy that they're having
but
sex
even
with at the
before I
same
started
time.
doing porn, I just like sex. I genuinely like it. I'm
All right,
having a good fucking time. So,
again,
I mean,
that is you. Most women don't like that though. Most girls want to be fucking one guy at a time.
well, boo-hoo.
All right. So, but that just proves my point of what I'm trying to say is that like they prefer to consolidate on one guy.
Okay. So
Oh well.
does that make sense?
It makes sense, but she don't like it.
All right.
All right. Let's
So-
continue.